The question is this: what's really going on? Is this situation with the tariffs and forcing companies to come to invest in the US actually working? Case in point, you got to be very careful of what they're telling you and what's really going on and what it really means. So let's take a look at this case. So basically, North Korea announced with Hyundai that they're announcing a $20 billion investment in the U.S. on Monday, which includes $5 billion for steel plant in Louisiana. So Trump obviously is going to say, you see, it's working, right? But they're also reporting that that decision to open the plant was initiated during my meeting with President Trump in Seoul in 2019. So they didn't make up their mind now. The project coincides with the beginning of President Trump's second term, making the moment even more special. So, trade publication reported in early January that Hyundai was considering a steel plant in the U.S. ahead of Trump's second term, and Trump had already enacted 25% tariffs. So, okay, so is it linked? Is it not linked? Maybe they wanted to do it. Maybe they talked about it. The point is, you need to be very careful as to what's going on. The point is that they are investing, and there's a bunch of other companies doing the investment in the U.S. So to a certain extent, how are you going to know if they were going to do it anyway? Or maybe they were talking about it and didn't do it. And then if you don't want to make it sound right, you say, you see, they were talking about it before. Yeah, but they weren't serious. How do you know if they were serious or not? And that is the question, my friends. You need to make sure you understand what's going on. The point is, though, money is coming in the US. Money is coming to be invested in the US from the outside, and they will avoid some of the tariffs. The pressure is on. Remember what I told you. This administration is serious. Now, that could be good news for the stock market, but only in the long term, because first they got to bring the money. And don't forget, that plant that we're talking about, it won't open until 27. So that's going to take a while for it to happen. But the point is that long term, and the stock market really, is looking long term all the time. So that could be good news that it's actually working.